Here we are, Here we are in round 5 of the round robin stage. A7 in green and northern spawn going to be running Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, Moscow, Minotaur, Henry Court, Gearing, Daring, Colbert. Meanwhile, in red for EDDA and the southern spawn, Montana, Kremlin, Des Moines, Salem, Moscow, Gearing, Daring, Colbert, Colbert. Bit more. Alright, let's have some builds quickly. Green team, starting with Daring. Nothing unusual. We got a Des Moines legendary module, RPF, no top grade gunner, no outnumbered. We have Moscow legendary module, top grade gunner. Colbert, no legendary module, anything for Hussar. That's Brody, not Hussar. Where did I see Hussar? Confused myself. Henry 4, no legendary module, nothing like that. Top grade gunner on him. Minotaur is a radar Minotaur. We have Montana, spot mod. And then no leg mod on the gearing, actually. I don't know why you wouldn't bring leg mod on the gearing, but yeah. This one does. We also have Des Moines with legendary module behind that. Staring. We got Montana over here. Kremlin over here. No prop mod. Moscow legendary module, demolition expert. Salem demolition expert, heavy AP. Edda's Colbert is Fearless Brawler, and then RPF. We have Colbert for Edda in front of him. Also Fearless RPF. Okay. Wait, no. That one's IFHE BFT. IFHE Colbert. The Melter of Des Moines. Terrifying. Right, anyway, let's go alignments. Heading over to the A cap for green team of A7, we have Colbert going for the initial contest, Des Moines for the radar position, Moskva, apparently. Wait, is this Des Moines going to go back there? And then we're going to have Henry push up. Some interesting stuff going to happen here. Kremlin could park there, you could go either way, should he choose to. Daring contest, yeah. Montana exists, yeah. Looks for this spot if anything's there, otherwise he's looking for cross drops here. Minotaur and Gearing, kite, radar, hold. Actually, yeah, just kite, radar, hold, kind of holding pattern. Red team double Colbert go for the early cap, slot in here, but they get farmed a lot by this Des Moines position. They can also, like, go back for it. Real boost activates, they didn't really get much damage onto them. Oops, sugar. Back the map. Salem is going to take this spot, look to farm out anything over here, anything, basically hold this down with radar as well. As you see a little bit chunks on the Colbert's over there. Moskva all the way back here, eventually going to try and get back around there or something, I'm not entirely sure. Kremlin eventually make a push. Montana sits here, looks for this spot, and then give it a point. Did that Moskva get spotted on the cross? He did, yes. Okay. Daring and Daring Violence in the big cap. Both of them spoke up. Nobody has a radar button support, so they're not going to do any damage to each other. As you see, the Clares did not get the initial fast cap off, so now they're stuck behind this island, taking damage from the Des Moines. Well, it looks like A7 got their radar position first. And we got a bit of damage down on there is doing. Forcing them back. The Colberts are now trying to focus fire back onto the opposing Des Moines of A7. The radars have spotted each other over at this cap. The Gearing going to take some shelling, but not really much damage from it. A7 will get the capture of B. Well, the radar comes out, but I think it's too late. Yeah. A bit of damage on the gearing, but not much else happened over here. There are some torpedoes coming in. They're all going to be hydro. You should be able to accelerate from them because Minto has improved acceleration even without the acceleration mod. Looks like Edda's Colbert might be getting caught out here by Brooksy in the corner. He also has the Henry 4 on him too, and that could be a dead Kleb. He is no longer spotted. DCP is available, so even if he takes a fire, he will get relit for half a second. But that's it. Okay, he survives. Gets out, but he's floating points now. He can't really play the game. Kremlin advancing to the island position. Maybe think about rolling over the Des Moines, but he doesn't have to worry about a clever rush, so... Can't play two forwards yet. Both Moskvas being formed by respective battleship Montanas. When radar comes out, picks up Salem and Moskva. Some Quebec getting caught over there. Brooksy has a lot of firepower coming in from additional. Salem also getting onto him. He gets dark, but takes a bit more chip damage for that. But now Brooksy has to worry about the fact that the Des Moines and Henry are still going to be raining down on him since he did not collect that kill. We see Moskva radar comes out for this contest over here, so we'll keep all of that in shot if we can. Looks like Edda's second Colbert has wandered too close to the sun and did get caught on Des Moines radar. Daring dies in the smoke screen over there. Salem blind fire coming in the Colbert looking to pick him up. Masquerade finally ends. The Des Moines of Devbug researcher there is still being like turbo bullied by, you know, double Kleb Kremlin. Oh, the Colbert has managed to get the contest in, and the blind fire of the Salem did not in fact find him. Now his radar comes up. The Moines goes down. Salem eats Clever Torps as the Muscle Radar comes in. Clever's going to open up and real booster here, along with the Kremlin too. Clever down on the one line here, getting caught against the border as the other Henry 4 tries to get on one. Salem Salvo does come in towards the Kleb. Doesn't finish him off. He is dark. It's a very explodey flank right now. Cross shots from the Montana on the Salem here. Nothing. That Salem's probably going to die anyway. Next salvo from the Kremlin or the... Yeah, the Clever burns him out. Okay. There's a lot of stuff here that's very much primed to die any second, though. Potentially looking for a pincer attack on the two... with the two Klebers on the Kremlin. Meanwhile, over there, I don't know. Radar's fighting. Gearing. Yeah, Gearing's getting caught in the radar there. Contest is in place. Gearing gets out of the radar range. Survives. Back over here. Looks like Cloudboard's once again spotted on the border. Once again, somehow managed to not explode violently. Got the torps off, but looks like the A7 Kremlin is just going to accelerate away from them, not take any. However, yeah. That was a risky play. Henry's just going to sit and farm this Kremlin for a while. E7 in a quite comfortable position points-wise, though. They are ticking on two caps and blocking the third. God damn it, we missed Daring topping out the Moskva. I don't know where that was. That was the Moskva there, wasn't it? That's still perched on a knife edge up there. But let's watch this Minotaur versus Des Moines fight. Need to have a smoke available right now, so... The problem is there's a Montana for... well, there's two Montanas, actually. We have a Montana each. The Minotaur takes a Montana salvo, goes down to barely any health, but more importantly, gets dark with that barely any health. Radar from the Des Moines comes out. Does he have a salvo? Do you have a heal? No. Now, can the Montana take out this Des Moines trade? As that knife edge just balances itself over there. Des Moines with the gearing tops to the face. Crown salvo comes in as well. It's Des Moines Radar picking up value, potentially getting 2 kills here. Now, the Des Moines caught broadside to the Moskva advancement. Does anyone have a salvo for that gearing? Montana? Well, Montana has a daring issue. A-cap contest, gonna be finally going over towards EDDA. As they pull their Kleber out and replace it with a Kremlin. Point still blocked, though. Daring walks around the corner, takes a massive chunk from Montana, who's ready and waiting. He did get the torps off towards the Montana, but it's not going to kill him. Almost kills him, though. There's still potential for so much exploding. Gearing, no health. Gearing, no health. Des Moines has a Montana. Montana has, like, a Daring. A Daring has the Montana. Kleber's staring at each other. This Kleber exists. That Des Moines no longer exists. He got Montana'd. EDDA take the C-cap fallback, though. Kleber opens up with a real boost on the Daring in the middle, but from max range. Gets a good chunk on him, actually. But the real boost doesn't matter. Kremlin salvo coming in towards the Kleber. If you get that shot, mate. Ooh! He hit him, he didn't kill him. Montana salvo is going towards that Moskva. Montana's probably gonna get burned down here. Yeah, we see the opposing Montana's getting involved in that too now. Although not doing too much. Heal available in 9 seconds. Gearing opens up right as the heal's about to come in. That could be a mistake. Gearing goes down. Heal comes in from Montana. DSP comes in from Montana. So Montana lives. Gearing dies for free. Trying to get that last second kill. Montana's now back up to 10k HP and climbing. Daring chooses to smoke up, but again, right as the Montana reloads. And a chunk goes into Daring. However, the Daring is now going to be... sorry, the Montana's going to be spotted through the smoke, so... Moscow comes out. I'm not entirely sure what he was looking for over there. He might be looking for the Kleber and Kremlin that are parked in the A-cap there. Montana finally goes down. Puts A7 very much firmly in control right now with points up 600. But I'll still kill well, actually, looking at it. Yeah, EDDA don't have any health left at all. This is EDDA's health pool. It's like 23k. This is pretty much over for them. As their Kleber takes a short island vacation. That's lag mode Kleber, isn't it? That's how I spotted. Is that proxy spotting through the island? That's the only thing. No, it's just no, it's like mod club. Okay. Um, Quebec exists, I guess. I don't know. I guess we watch this and just see if anything ever happens. Pretty much 30. It's a bit of a stalemate going on. A7 don't really need to do anything. They're going to do something anyway. They're going to send the Montana towards the sea cap, chase out that gearing. Kremlin shoots a salvo towards the Henry, who was slowly approaching him. Kleber has a top issue. Dodged. Yeah, there's really not much left for Eddie here, is there? I'd take a cap. Kremlin gets shot and dies, leaving 3 super low health DDs. As the gearing gets blapped by Daring and Montana. This Kleber dies, that Kleber. This Kleber survives with his hit points. A7 taking that round. And unfortunately for EDDA, it looks like they're not going top of that group anytime soon. Alright, so winner, A7. One more game today. Wait, no, let me double check that. No, we have 2 more games to do. My brain doesn't work. Do we have 2 more games to do? I'm so lost.